Hello everyone, and welcome back to Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. Last time we started a murder investigation on Manaan, and because supposedly, according to some mysterious guy, the Republic and Sith embassies are involved, we will go see if we can find anything about that. These are just normal soldiers. I'd prefer if there was some kind of, named NPC around, maybe? Such as this guy. Roland Vaughn. Talk to me.
Greetings once again. I trust you have been discreet concerning the events at Rackard Rift. Should the Selkath obtain proof of what occurred down there, the consequences for the Republic would be severe. For both our sakes, I hope you are smart enough to keep silent on this matter. Truth be told, I'm uncomfortable even with us being seen together. The rumors are already plentiful enough among the Selkath about the Republic's role in this.
Yes, firstly, I really don't like you. And I'm investigating the Sunry case.
I don't know much about the facts of the case, but I find it hard to believe. I never met Sunry, but he's a hero of the Republic, not a murderer. The so-called evidence against him is an obvious frame-up. It has to be. The Sith must have plotted Sunry's downfall to embarrass and discredit the Republic.
Any chance the Republic is involved?
The Republic? Well, that makes no sense. Sunry has no enemies in the Republic, and his conviction will make all of our jobs more difficult. If you want to solve this mess, I would focus on the Sith. That or check out the murder scene at the hotel. Talk to the other guests. Maybe they know something. I regret I could not be of more assistance in your investigation. Is there anything else?
No.
Then I shall wish you good day. On behalf of the Republic, I hope you enjoy your time here on Manaan.
See, it's not going to be that simple. Anyway, I guess I'll, head out of here. Nothing more to be done. Probably. I mean, he told me as much, talk to the Sith and the guys at the hotel first, so since I'm here... I know I said I was going to do the Sith first last time, but I think, in the interest of saving on running time, I'll do the witnesses first. In here, we have some guy called Firith Me, who appears to have money. Well, not anymore.
You with the Selkath? You here to see me about the murder, too? I told the damn fish everything I knew. What more do you all want from me?
What do you know about Sunry and Lhasa?
Sunry, I only heard of once or twice in passing. Some sort of old-time war hero against the Sith. Seen him around in the hotel, too. Going to Lasa's room always, of course. Kept the rest of the building up half the night with their damn antics, usually.
So you mean they were having a relationship?
I'm not saying anything like that. What they did in that room, in private, is their business. And there isn't any rule against Sith and Republic seeing each other for personal reasons. Although if you think her Sith Master didn't know, you must be fooling yourself.
Okay, Sith Master?
Well, Elassa was a Sith, so of course she'd have to have someone above her. Yeah, I didn't see anything.
What did you see?
I didn't see anything, and there's no way you can make me say otherwise. Now quit asking.
How about if I give you those 100 credits I just found in your room?
Since you put it that way. Well, one time, I saw Elassa coming in wearing this big cloak. I was on my way to my room, and she normally wears stuff like that, so I didn't pay her too much attention. But this time, I accidentally brushed up against her. Accidentally, of course. And her cloak fell open. Now, I don't have any qualms about the Sith. I leave them alone, and they leave me alone. And seeing as how Elassa had a Sith lightsaber under her cloak, I'm not going to poke that hornet's nest.
She was a Dark Jedi?
Seems so. But I'm not getting myself in any further with the Sith. I know how ruthless they are. Now, that's all I'm going to tell you. I'll testify it to the court, but you aren't going to get anything else out of me.
Okay, that was, clear. It's nice that we found the bribe money right in his room. It's not so nice that these rooms are so tiny that my followers actually managed to block the exit. Smart things. Well, thing and person, I guess. Let's check this door.
No problem. Didn't work.
Okay. HK-47, are you any better at hacking?
Ready!
Don't think he's that good, but slightly better than me, I believe.
Successful entry.
Yes?
Now, let's pull them out of there. Getting these guys to maneuver properly is a bit of a pain. Okay, so she was a Dark Sith. Which makes it even less likely that a crippled old Republic soldier managed to beat her in a fight, basically. She would have sort of seen it coming, you would think. Okay. Glupor.
Chiki kun selkat, chona mulira ton glupor. Glupor kinba no kun nek lorcha.
I have questions about the murder of Elassa.
Glupor ton hit wanaji selkat agi inko tune. Glupor mulira, chuna mulira.
Why were you at the hotel?
Glupor yon tung chiwi ita. Bola un jitne mulira glupor. Kon muli slimo pui wa. Glupor kinba nikcha lora kun.
Okay. Slightly suspicious. You would think a poor person doesn't, you know, waste their money on a fancy hotel. Then again, people are strange. What did you see?
Glupor chi ita kanki chana kilikon. Glupor nibo jimata wipun nage. Tong abag glupor tong hit wamaji selkat ag inko tune.
He seems to very much insist on having seen nothing else, so... what about Elassa's room?
Glupor picha ge borang turang. Glupor wanki yuma bat malyaw no wish. Glupor...
So did someone pay you to do something in that room, Glupor? And keep in mind, I have 19 persuade. Never mind. I'm a little annoyed that it doesn't work so often.
Kun muli ras limo poi wanga kun makachisa glupor. Tong abag sinshan glupor ni nong kili. Glupor chiwaka aita kan kicha na selkat. Glupor ni glupor sha. Glupor pampa ki muli ra kun king. Glupor chachop tong itselkat wama jiko na. Glupor ag inko tune. Glupor no muli ra chuna muli ra tong pa. Glupor chachopa. Glupor bagwa shank konti machid Glupor nada.
Very intriguing. So, that medal, which is sort of a main piece of evidence, I guess, has been planted there by that sort of Glupor guy. And I thought I could actually see the crime scene, but... I mean, this isn't the crime scene, and... this isn't the crime scene, right? I mean, I've been here. This was just the map pack. So, why can I not investigate the actual room? Where the actual crime actually happened? Actually. Oh well.
You're the one defending Sunry now, huh?
Anything else I can sort of press him about?
Elassa used to rent rooms here. It doesn't take a genius. The Sith woman, Elassa, he can't run good because he's a... Yeah. No, I don't think... What do you... Well...
Okay. I just skipped through this because there were no new options, so I thought probably not relevant. So there is... that sort of figured out. We know that the medal was actually planted there, and I don't know, do we need to find evidence that it's been planted there? Because I couldn't seem to go into the actual crime scene room. Maybe the Brodian will now be able to actually admit to it in court. And again, you would think that with all the evidence I've provided to the Selkath that the Sith are actually evil, that they would no longer think the Sith are a good idea. I mean, I've literally provided evidence that the Sith have been essentially kidnapping young Selkath and trying to brainwash them to overthrow the Selkath government. With all that in mind, you would expect them to somehow... This is not the right place, okay? Right. No, went the wrong way. Sorry. I should quick save before I do these things and then be able to just quick load for a faster way home, I guess. But yeah, I find it slightly strange that the way I solved those quests, especially the one with the young Selkath and the Sith Enclave. Enclave? Never mind. It doesn't really affect the way this quest is shaping up. There's still at least 2 judges which are basically saying, you know what, the Sith are kind of the good guys, so we'll side with them for this. Completely annoying. Well, slightly. I would have preferred if my very good way of solving those quests had somehow influenced the way I can go about this quest. Because the Sith being treacherous is sort of... I mean... it should be well accepted by the Selkath now that you can't really trust anything the Sith say. So... swoop track, general shop, Sith base, okay. Guess let's head over there. Don't really want to buy anything at the moment. Look, it's an assault droid. Mark IV. But, supposedly I can just go in there. Jolie, where are you? Seriously? Just didn't feel like it?
Sure.
Not your style? Following along, you know? You're a little old, can't quite keep up. Okay, so let's see what's happened in here since last I visited. Let's see if anything happened. I mean... is everything still... dead and closed and finished? Or is there something, you know... going on? I mean... it looks like everything's still dead. Everything that I killed. So I don't know if there's there's the secondary entrance, and that's might check out that secondary entrance. Maybe that's got some relevance. As in, it might get me to a different part of the base. Maybe to the actual embassy. Because aside from that, I'm kind of at my wit's end here. Okay, that's a droid repair place. Secondary entrance is actually elsewhere. Is that behind the permanently sealed door? I think that's actually where it is, right? Yeah, so that's another way into the base I could have taken, but... isn't there some other official Sith presence in the city that I can talk to? Maybe the ambassador in the courtroom? I know I'm wasting a lot of time here, but... I don't quite believe I've got enough evidence yet, right? Jolie... finished business, no. Glupor the Rhodian, no. Elora Sunry's wife. Oh yes, I guess I could talk to her about the fact that her husband might have been doing the naughty with a Sith. Not that I particularly care, but I mean, I guess she might be, you know, interested. What if she killed him? Well, not killed him, but, you know, what if she was involved and things just went south? Let me guess. No, it's HK-47 this time around. Where are you? You are miles behind. Why? I'm your master. You should be able to keep up with me.
Yes?
Foolish metal bag. I think she was completely on the other side of town, wasn't she? Yeah. Nothing more to be said about the to be done at the hotel or the embassy, I think. Sorry about that. Slightly yawning here. It's not that the game's boring. It's just, I don't know. It's not even early in the morning. It's just, I don't know. I had to yawn. It happens. I guess I could say one thing, which someone recently informed me about. Someone who's not actually watching my videos very much, but he said that my actually, never mind. We're right here.
I hear you've been appointed as arbiter in Sunry's...
Okay. Was Sunry having an affair?
Of course not. Yes. Yes, he was having an affair. He was seeing that Sith woman. After all these years we've been together, he just dropped me like that. Not publicly, oh no. But inside, that's what it feels like. He started seeing Alasa last year. I had my suspicions for a while, but he was careless. Pretty soon everyone knew. But even though I'm sure that harlot was only using him, I know he couldn't have killed her. He came and confessed to the affair to me. He said he was going there to break it off, to end it. Maybe the Sith woman attacked him, and he had to defend himself. But even though he cheated on me, inside he's still the man I loved. Love. He's too kind and gentle to have killed her in cold blood.
Well, it wouldn't have been cold blood if, you know, Pete broke it off and... But I think if she had attacked him, being a Dark Sith, a Dark Jedi and all, she could have probably taken him, so... he has killed many Sith before.
That was a long time ago, in a war far, far away. He's changed now, settled down. Oh, just please, prove his innocence.
Fair enough.
Find the real evidence. That's all I ask. The real evidence will prove Sunry didn't do this.
Okay. Let's see if the journal tells us anything more. Okay. Okay, it's split up into various sub-quests, I guess. Okay, let's just talk about Julie. He doesn't actually have anything to do with this. Okay, I mean, maybe I already have enough evidence. I'll try. I mean, I'll definitely save before I do anything. Okay, I will find the door unlocked now. Good. Which means I can actually talk to the prisoner, right? Sunray is over there. Who are you? Another prisoner?
When I get out of here, you're dead! I'll gut your fishy little corpse, cut off your head, and bathe in your blood!
Okay, so he's just a nutcase. Sunri.
Jolie, what are you doing here? Laura sent me, Sunri. I'm here to get you out of this mess. The courts went and made us arbiters for your case.
Just like old times, eh, Jolie? You come swooping in out of nowhere to save my tail from the fire?
You saved my wrinkle butt more than a few times as well, friend, if I recall. But there'll be time for catching up later. Right now, we need to focus on the case.
The case is a complete frame-up. Anyone looking at the evidence could see that. Or so I thought. But the cellcasts seem to think that there's enough to go to trial. There aren't any witnesses. All that evidence against me is circumstantial and completely flawed.
Okay, so let's go over the evidence.
Well, you know I was having an affair with Alasa. I went there to break it off that night. But I can tell you it wasn't easy. She was young and beautiful. But I love Alora. I knew I had to do it. I broke it off quickly as I could, and then I left. I found out later she'd been murdered when the Selkath authorities came knocking on my door. But let's look at the facts they've given. Alasa was brutally killed. Think about that. She was a Sith, trained in battle, and I'm just a crippled old man. My war injuries make it difficult for me to walk, even to hold things. See how my hands are shaking? How could I kill a Sith warrior at close quarters? I ask you. Further, they say they found my hero's cross at the crime scene. Would I leave my war medal behind if I killed someone? Even I'm not that stupid. Obviously, the Sith planted the cross. And what about the lack of forensic evidence? Skin and hair samples, clothing fibers. Why isn't there anything like that at the crime scene? Sounds like an obvious frame-up to me. I hope you can see how the Sith are manipulating the Selkath, and probably even you to set up this against me. We need to get this over with quickly and clear my name. Anything else I can help you with? I want my arbiter to be well prepared before we go to trial.
Okay. And there's a few things we have to clear up, I guess.
Go ahead, ask. Ask what you need to. I've got nothing to hide.
The judges said that you left after the shot was fired.
How would they know? They weren't there. I heard some of the witnesses said that too, but I swear she was alive when I left. I wonder if the Sith have been putting pressure on people to get them to convict me. It wouldn't surprise me at all. They've had it in for me since the war. You should ask everyone about that. They might admit to helping the Sith under pressure.
Okay, and another thing?
Go ahead, ask.
There was a Rodian who planted evidence at the murder scene.
A Rodian? I didn't know there were any Rodians on Manan. Oh, except for Tyvark and this one named Glupar who was hanging around the hotel all the time. Okay, so maybe there are a whole bunch of Rodians on Manan. But what does that matter? If he planted evidence at the scene, it's a clear sign of a frame-up. He probably took all the evidence of the real killer at the same time. The evidence of a Sith conspiracy keeps getting stronger, doesn't it? But I suspect there's still stuff you want to clear up. Go ahead, ask. Ask what you need to.
Okay.
Oh, okay. What else do you want to know?
Let's see if he has any ideas where I could still look.
Guess you could interview witnesses at the hotel where the murder happened. The Selkath already did that, but the fish folk don't have much rapport with Offworlders. Maybe one of them was holding something back. But I think you'd be better off investigating the Sith themselves. Maybe you could find some proof they planted evidence to frame me. Though that might mean figuring out a way into the Sith embassy. Anything else I can help you with? I want my arbiter to...
No thank you.
Very well. I suppose there is still much you must do before the trial. Once you've gotten enough evidence to go to trial, just tell the warden we're ready. The sooner I get out of the cell, the better.
Okay. So we actually have a fairly large amount of evidence that he probably couldn't have done this.
Yes?
Okay, let's see. That's the High Court. That's City Central. I don't believe telling the court anything sort of now is actually helpful. I believe I have to wait until the actual trial before I give them evidence, right? I'll just ask the center guy quickly to see if anything... questions about the trial... Okay. So nothing I can tell them. I cannot basically tell them... I cannot get them up to date on the progress I've made in the investigation. I have to wait until I'm convinced I have enough evidence to get Sunry off. And then talk to the warden, say, you know, let's go, and then that'll be it. So I'm guessing I'll have to head back to the hotel now, which I have to go even further through this blasted town. And by the sounds of it, there's still something to be done in the Sith Embassy. I couldn't figure out where. I mean, it seemed the whole place was deserted after I'd been through the first time. Oh well, I'll probably check that out in between episodes, maybe. If there's actually anything in there. Or maybe not, I guess we'll see. Now, a little quick shave, and let's talk to Ignis again, see if he's maybe been lying.
You're the one defending Sunry.
Okay, so tell me about the night of the murder.
The Sith woman. He can't run good.
Okay, are you sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty damn...
Could have gone afterwards.
No, I don't think...
Okay, so nothing new here. All I can do is try to persuade him to lie.
What do you want? Well,
I thought maybe with the new information I could have said something like, are you sure the Sith aren't influencing you, or something along those lines, but I cannot. Firith, you.
You again. Didn't I? I was in my room, minding my own business, with the latest copy of Pazak Weekly, checking out the listings for the big tournament that's going to be held here soon, when I heard a blaster shot. Being still alive, and therefore smart enough not to stick my head out immediately, I didn't go out right away. I looked out after a minute and saw Glupor in the hall by Elas's room, and Sunry running like the wind. You can't tell me that someone who was running like that, and he was pretty fast for a cripple, isn't guilty.
Okay.
Yes, well, I'll be right here. Not like they're letting me go anywhere else.
So he says it took a minute. Or rather, he waited a fair amount of time before actually looking out, and he still saw somebody run away. This doesn't add up at all. How about you? Anything new? I have questions about the murder. Okay, he's not going to talk to me again. Well, this is annoying. I may have to actually go to the Sith Embassy now. Republic doesn't seem to know anything. And I've forgotten where the Sith Embassy actually was. Darn. This is just a shop. My party has actually been gathered, thank you. It seems like there's so much running around for very, very little progress in the actual quest here. And that'll just take me to Outer West. Port official. No, I think I have to go back for the Sith Embassy. Maybe somewhere in there there's still something to be found. I guess I'll have a look in between the episodes. See if A, that assassin quest is something I want to do, and B, to see where I have to go to continue this quest. I think I've done about an episode now of pretty much just aimlessly wandering around Manaan without any actual I guess, results to show for it. I mean, I've gotten some small amount of information, but I'd really rather... another shop. I'd really rather have something solid after about 30 minutes of just nothing. Okay. So, I guess I'll cut here, and I'll check out these 2 quests in between episodes. So, I hope you enjoyed anyway, and I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.